One second. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. This is our team call. We're going to talk about incentives for December. When somebody enrolls 2, they get $25. When somebody enrolls 4, they get $100. When somebody enrolls 6, they get another $100, and they all stack. So when somebody enrolls 6, that's a $225 incentive paid out in 72 hours. I love Plexus. I love Plexus. Okay, like they are awesome. They reward us for our work, and it's incredible. So we still continue to have the $9.95 joining. We are going to be so sad if that ever goes away, because I think we're all really used to that by now. We haven't had to sell a $40 sign up in a while.
It's going away.
Yeah, it is going away.
It is.
And it's okay, because we don't need to talk about that tonight as far as why it's okay, but it affects our business. It affects like the stability of Plexus altogether, because they lose so much money, you guys, every time they sell a welcome pack. That's not good for us, but it's easy for us to sell. So we haven't had to sell one in a while, but still, when that does come back around, just don't let your confidence waver. We know that there are other network marketing companies that people pay hundreds of dollars, if not thousands, to get into. Our $40 is not bad at all. Okay, Slim Microbiome Activating is the product of the month. Woo-hoo, that's my favorite fave ever. Mm-hmm. So that's a good one. That's a good one for perks. Also, did you guys see the Plexus Days of Joy? Casey's really excited about this one. So basically what it is every time you add a new ambassador, you get an entry into this pot of giveaways that are insane. I mean, Vitamix and a mixer and a vacuum and a Peloton, and I mean, a lot of like homey type stuff. And it's so fun. It's so fun. That's like the cherry on top. So these are the numbers that I want to throw out at you that Jody was already on top of today, but I want to hit you guys up with this. When somebody adds 4 in their first 30 days, so that's silver plus 1, okay? Somebody adds 4 in their first 30 days. They will earn a $100 bonus for silver, like they always do, $100 in fast start bonus, $25 for the December incentive, $100 for the December incentive, $45 in pay points, $60 in business building bonuses, that's your welcome packs, equaling out to $430. 125 of that to be paid out within 72 hours. Wow, for 4 people. Okay, let's talk about 6. In their first 30 days, they'll still get the $430 for adding the 4. On top of that, another $100 for the December incentive, 40 more business building bonuses, $30 more in pay points, equaling $600 for adding 6 in their first 30 days. Okay. So what if you take out their first 30 days? It's $100 less than those numbers I just gave you. Okay. So it would be $330 for adding 4 and $500 for adding 6. Still incredible. So if you have somebody that's a happy wholesaler that's loving their products, now is the time to get on the phone with them and say, I have to tell you this. These are more numbers I want to tell you. The average amount per person that Americans spend on Christmas presents per person, $942.
What family is doing that?
Where are these numbers coming from?
That's ridiculous.
Political vote things?
Can you believe it? I mean, $942 is the average per person. So this next number doesn't surprise me as much. Actually, it's a little bit lower than what I had anticipated. 21.5% go into debt at Christmas time. 70% of those with no plan on how to pay it back. No plan. 30% say, I'll pay it back with my taxes. But 70% don't have a way out of that debt. And that's the American culture. It's the American culture to do that. And so even if we wouldn't be somebody that does that, we know people that do, maybe silently. And we know that finances are the biggest stress that we have, finances and health. So I'm thinking, let's get our eyes onto people. Who do we see spoiling their kids left and right? And not that we should assume that they can't afford it, but gosh, what if they had an extra $600 to pay for it? Who do we see that can't spoil their kids at all? What if the $430 that they make is their Christmas budget? You know, like we have so much to offer people. Finances are so stressful, and we have a solution right here. So much of it that can be paid out in 72 hours. That is no little thing. In our Jewel chat the other day, was that yesterday, Casey? You guys wouldn't believe how many Jewels struggled just as much with finances, like in a very dire way, as they did with their health. Like we're talking like WIC, like living on less than $2,000 a month for a family. Finances matter. We have such a treasure to offer people that really can improve their quality of life. And so this is my encouragement to you to share the business passionately, because we do not know what people's checkbooks look like. It's none of our business, but we don't know how we can help them, how they can lay their head down at night, not wondering, crap, I have that bill to pay and I don't know how I'm going to pay it. Crap, it's the most expensive month of the entire year and I have no extra. So many people. And we can help them. I'm so excited to help them. So get your excited pants on. Get ready to talk to everybody you know about the business, because they are going to make anywhere, if they're not brand new, from $330 all the way up to $600 or more. And we're going to flood our friends' bank accounts with Plexus money. And it's going to be so stinking fun and so stinking rewarding. And in the end, your business is also going to grow and your paycheck is going to grow. Your checking account is going to grow. And you guys, this is something that I said at a Plexus launch a week and a half ago that just, it came out of my mouth. I think I've said it before, but I've been thinking about it ever since I said it because it's so dang true. If you are somebody that has the vision for this business, I've probably said this to each of you individually, but run with it. Continue to run with it so passionately, because so many people catch the vision and then lose it. They catch it and then they lose it. And it's a hard place to be. But if you have that vision, run so freaking hard that you don't have time to look backward. Because the future has hope for your finances, for your time, for a legacy business, for all the hundreds of people that you're going to help because you stuck with it, because you're not a quitter, because you have a vision for your own life. The future is going to look different. So this month in December, we are all about loving people. Who can you send a little gift? Let them know you're thinking of them. Thank them for being part of your team. Thank them for their friendship. Who can you love on this month? And also, as last month, we want to think silvers and double silvers. Yes, even if it's just a handwritten note, it doesn't have to cost money. Good point. Double silvers, okay? Up 6 people in a month. silvers, silvers, silvers. So I'm going to go through my entire virtual office. Okay. Looking at these people who can go silver, who have I offered the business to before that said no, but now it's December. Now they might change their tune because they need it. And I'm going to just start really early having these conversations so that we can make the most of the month. And I want you guys also to be super encouraged because rank ups happen in December. There are some months that just because of the flow of the business, rank ups don't happen. December is a month that rank ups happen. Okay. So whatever your big hairy goal is, do you have a big hairy goal? If you don't have one, that's step one. Kristen got one. Okay. Make your realistic goal and then make your freaking big hairy goal and then start today on December 1st to go after it. Okay. And pull as many people as you can in with it. You guys, we know that culture eats strategy for lunch. What that means is people want your friendship. They want you. They want you. So we can strategize. But if they aren't having conversations and relationship with you, it only goes so far. So maybe you should consider having a fun Zoom with your team. Do a bingo like we did before. I'll send you the sheet. Or do something creative. Get on there and watch a comedian together on YouTube. Like share your screen or something. Like do something to create culture within your team. That's really, really always matters, but it will really matter in December for people to feel known and seen. Yes, for sure. We'll send you those bingo sheets. So that is what I have for you guys tonight. I hope you are feeling excited, passionate, hopeful, like you have $1 million to share with people, because we do if they want it. And that's it. Do you guys have any questions or anything tonight? Any clarification you need on anything? Yeah, Kristen, what's up?
Any suggestions on language? I feel like this question gets asked all the time and answered all the time, but I'm going to ask it again anyways. Suggestions for like language, both in posts and messages on the business side, to not come across like not necessarily salesy, but like you're not pushing them to do this business. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. Are you thinking for current ambassadors?
Either current ambassadors or because like Jessica, Stephanie, bless her heart, is like my team member that I've got running with me. So like I've got a lot of ambassadors that aren't running yet. So current ambassadors, but then also just like people that you see need the business.
Okay, so I would voice text them. If you can get them on the phone, even better. But voice text them and just say, I just found out what the December incentives are, and I'm so excited. Now maybe we've talked about the business, maybe we haven't, whatever, that makes sense in there for you. But I just have to tell you that if you are ready to talk to 4 friends about Plexus and they buy a similar package as you did, girlfriend, you could make $330, and that is not too shabby. December is expensive for all of us, and I couldn't not tell you because the opportunity is there. So does that sound like something you would be interested in? Something like that, where it just sounds like, and you are genuinely excited to share that with them. And then you can always give them the out so that the pressure isn't there. Anybody else?
I just have to say that I'm cracking up at how cold Kristen is in Florida.
Yeah.
My nose is cold. My extremities get cold easily. Stop judging me. And my office is about this warm, so I've been cold all day.
I know. I just had to call it out because you're cracking me up.
I worked outside in 20-degree weather today, Kristen. Come on.
It's supposed to get down to 27 here. So, and this is Florida, and I moved to Florida for a reason.